Gen, cabaret, ciao, ciao. Welcome or welcome back if you are new or returning to my channel. I appreciate all of your love, your support, and yeah, you're tuning in, okay? So, special time. Told you I would tune back in. Today is 8/8, which is the biggest point of the Lionsgate portal. So we're going to be feeling the most effects and the most energy right now, okay? If you're new to my channel, I do a tune-in. I basically tune into energies, and I report back on like maybe things I've been getting downloaded, dreams, different things, right? So there's a lot that's been coming in. And then I get into the cards. So I'm just burning some of my Palo Santo. I'm almost out of it. I burn my fingers while I'm doing this. Just to kind of clear the energy, clear the air. I always clear, cleanse, and bless all my cards in my space before I begin, before everything starts, okay? Now's a really great time to cleanse, to really have like good intentions, to really connect with spirit, with higher realms, and really sit down and say, how can I receive like more of these upgrades, more of these downloads? Like, how can I receive this, right? So Lionsgate, what Lionsgate is, guys, is it's the special portal, and it's in tune, like more astrological than anything, right? The reason why it's called Lionsgate is because we're in August, which is under the sign of Leo, okay? So the lion. So this is the 8 gate or portal, okay? So basically what's happening is now is an amazing time to be really tuning in, to be doing meditation, to be doing spiritual practices, really just tapping in and taking a moment to sit with your higher self and your spirit guides and kind of be like, I'm ready to receive, right? Like, I'm ready for my upgrades, basically that's what's going on, okay? Lionsgate is basically light activation, and it's upgrades. It's time for this magical portal opens, and it's really time to digest, to download all these extra upgrades that we have, right? So maybe we're reawakening things that were in our soul or our spirit or our being previous, like maybe past life. We could be just tapping into like skills or other powers, right? Like some of them maybe are healing, some of them are maybe like nurturing, maybe some of them are learning. I was getting a lot of higher learning coming in. I've been having dreams. And it's really interesting because I can't always understand, like, these are some other languages that I haven't really heard, so I'm guessing they're kind of like old or dead dialects. Like, it sounded so when I was tuning in, and when I've been doing meditation and tuning in and waking up and kind of making note of like the dreams and stuff I've been receiving during this time. And what's been happening is basically like there's been a lot of water, so like tide coming up and then going down. So it's important that we are aware of lunar cycles, right? Because that's the tide raising and lowering. Okay, so it's important that we're in tune with planetary aspects. It's important that we're in tune with the lunar phases. Okay, La Luna's phases, the moon cycles and phases. That must be why I was drawn to put on the moon with the mother of pearl. So just as the ocean is affected, so too are we, okay? Because we're a living organism that's mostly water on this planet that's mostly water. So we need to tune in to the fact that we are part of this thing, and we're coexisting here. So now what we're doing is we come from higher realms and we're we're spiritual beings having this human experience, right? And what we're doing is we're working on this, like, we're working on this ability to kind of level up, right? Like 2020 is all about clear vision. It's all about this awakening of the collective consciousness, but not just as the collective. It's like the awakening of the people that have been asleep, the awakening of all of this. We're waking up. We're realizing, like, we have to give a fuck more about each other. We're all in this together. We're all part of one bigger mechanism, right? So how we treat people and receive people and do things with people is really how it's coming back to us, okay? So some of you, I know I have been called kind of to step away from anything or anybody or any type of things that are not no longer serving me, but like that are no longer serving like my higher goals or my higher ambitions or my better being of me, like coming into spirituality. So like if someone doesn't have time, or if someone doesn't believe like in my cards and all of this, my spiritual attunement, which is like a gift that I'm supposed to be sharing, so people like you who are here watching can receive this message. So if people aren't in alignment with that, it's not my job, it's not anybody's job to judge them. It's just your job to kind of remove those people or those situations that aren't out for your better good, for your betterment, right? So Lionsgate, the Leo is represented by the Sun card, okay? What is the sun? The sun is this amazing bright light, okay? So what's going on for Lionsgate is we are having light activation. Basically, our earth is being flooded with light right now. It's coming in. So we're really, like, if we're in nature, if we're doing any type of meditation or spiritual work, we're going to feel really in tune with it. We're going to feel really groovy with it. And I would suggest, riding the wave. Like, life is a beach. Learn how to surf, okay? Learn how to ride that wave and take it for a cruise. So basically, with all this light activation, we're receiving all of these upgrades, okay? All these downloads, all of these upgrades. What does this mean? This means before we came here, we had more knowledge or ability or power, right? Driving me crazy. It's sparkling and it's offset. So anyways, we need to be like, okay, what are we in tune with? Like, what is our purpose here, right? So now is the most important time to visualize and to be manifesting and visualizing what it is we're really wanting to be manifesting in, because this is everything, right? This is everything. So as we're moving through these other dimensions and we're being flooded with this open portal of light, okay, what is it that we want? Not just what we want for ourselves, not just what we're manifesting, like, what do we want as a collective? What do we want? Because we're all operating together as a collective, and we're bringing in this new earth together, okay? This new world, this new earth. We are creating it, and we are creating a beautiful, complex thing. And while everybody's going crazy about being locked down and all this other stuff, really, we needed this to happen, okay? We needed to come back to a consciousness level with the earth, with the planet, and realize that we're existing on this planet as part of the planet, not separate. The planet is not our garbage can, it's not or anything else. It's really part of who we are, okay? For people that are more intuitive or empathic, okay, like myself, probably like some of you that are watching or tuned in, you probably have a tendency to feel things like before big things happen, okay? And you're feeling it like as if someone's doing it to you, like, So it's super important right now that we're like really like in tune with ourselves, with our intuition, with what it is we're bringing in, because our thoughts are vibrating outwards and they're becoming our reality. okay? Not just for one of us, like for the whole. Like we're all taking part in this. So stay awake, stay alive, guys, and stay conscious. Now is like, okay, now is a great time to do meditation, and now is a great time to ask for your spirit guides, for this light activation, for this other thing to come in, and to say that I'm ready to receive my upgrades. I'm ready to level up, right? Because that's what we want to do. We want to level up and really bring it on, bring it in with open, welcoming arms. We don't want to get too spaced out, but we need to really be open to it, right? This light is coming in. So Lionsgate is in accordance with Sirius, which is like the brightest fucking star in our universe, in our solar system. I guess not our universe, solar system. Sama. Like it's, I think like 10 times like the brightness magnitude of our actual sun. So this is something more bright, more radiant, and this is what's happening is it's coming through because it's in alignment with the sign of Leo, and it's coming through right now. Okay, guys, we're switching. I think it's Venus. Venus is switching. It's switching from Gemini, going from Gemini into Cancer. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're really like all of the things that we weren't sure about, or that we felt like we had to be like more scheduled or more on point, or either this or either that, like one extreme or the other, is now coming into a new space. Okay, now it's in Cancer. We really want to we want to create, we want to nest, we want to build these long-lasting relationships in whatever terms they are, you know, friendships, business partnerships, actual partnerships, romantic partnerships, intimate partnerships, everything, okay? All these different partnerships that we're creating, you know, we're having this more connectivity at this point now because we're in Venus is moving into Cancer, okay? Or it's in Cancer. So now we actually are feeling things more, okay? And we're getting past all this other stuff that we might have put aside. Yeah, our wounded human ego, okay? Ego needed to take a little back seat for a little bit, because otherwise, without that, we're creating new structures, right? Love cannot exist where ego is present. I did a video about this not that long ago. I'm sure you can check in the playlist and see what's going on. But yeah, now what are we doing? Right now we shouldn't be worried about fixing things that are out of our control. We should really be focused on what is in my highest and best and most divine well-being and good. Okay? That's really, really what we need. I'm being called for these Keepers of the Light cards. Okay, I have to get them because we're in this light activation. I have to get them. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I thought I put all the cards on the table. Apparently I did not. Okay. So I pick cards based off of what I'm being channeled, what I'm being told, you know. Yeah, right now we're dealing with divine healing, okay? Honor your sensitivity. Retreat and recharge to heal if you need to, okay? This is how we heal everybody as a whole, as a collective, is by taking time and healing ourselves and doing what we need to heal ourselves, okay? So important. Super important. So yeah, what I was getting with some of the channeling is some ancient speaking, okay? Ancient verbiage. And the thing about it was it was really interesting because even though there was different, like maybe it was like Egyptian or I'm hearing Lumerian, Atlantean, you know, it could be galactic. It could be galactic. Everybody was very exotic looking, and it was very interesting because it was like the children were there and they were present at this meeting, okay? They were present at this meeting, and when they are out of line, we very kindly would let them know what they were doing, and then we would move forward, but we'd still include them as if they were adults. So I think a lot of it is really about how we are moving forward into our future, what we are actually manifesting. Yeah, guys, okay. Okay. First card, Egyptian energy, ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Serapispe. Move beyond the darkness. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Okay? We've been in sort of like this shadow period, right? We've been diving super deep, especially all of 2020, into our shadow selves because everybody didn't really do their work. So we're forcefully being made do our work because we're quickly ascending as a collective. So everybody's kind of being made to speed up. Second card, Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Okay? So we're facing our fears. We're facing our fears. We're battling. We're battling them to the death. That is what we've been doing. Okay? Then we have Mary Magdalene. The teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Do not let anything stop you. Okay? We all have different things that we are sharing, teaching, learning. Okay? And whether it is big or small, it's important for us to share that which we feel connected to and inspired by, because it's our bigger calling, right? We cannot stop in the middle of it. It's like we don't know who needs it, right? When I do these videos, I don't know who needs them. I don't know who they resonate with. But after I receive messages and emails and how beautiful the words are, which thank you very much, everybody. And I really do my best to read and respond to everything too. But it's beautiful because I know that we're all finding this at a different time and we're all connecting at a different time. So whether you're getting this on 8/8 or not, this is when you need to receive the message, okay? Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Yeah, guys, what we've been doing, especially with this, everything going on, wow. Okay, hold me one more, so here we go. What we've been doing, and I see this axe really being prominent on this Ganesh. We are cutting out old things, okay? Old patterns, old habits, old people, old scenarios, okay? It's time. We're ready for these upgrades. We're ready to like move forward into our future selves. And if you're ready to receive the upgrades, then for fuck's sake, be in the space to receive them and receive them, okay? Change something. You want a different outcome or result, you have to do something different. That's it. It's the simple answer, okay? Einstein always talked about that. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result or outcome. That is insanity. So let's move past this, past old limiting beliefs, past old relationship patternings, past everything. Everything. Like time, new earth, new world. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Okay? We are tuning in. We are tapped in. We are calling this in. Okay? Some of you, I'm hearing twin flames. Some of us might really be calling in twin flames or partnerships. Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Always follow your intuition. Okay, that was top of the deck energy that wanted to come through. Okay, this deck. So funny. I just like cleaned all this stuff up and set it up and make sure all the decks are in alignment. And some of them just really scream out. And this deck was literally like, they're all sitting like this, completely straight next to each other. And somehow this deck was like this right now, between all the cards. So, we're letting go of the old, bottom of the deck energy. 4 of Coins, which is holding on to stuff, Death. It's just releasing, okay? Releasing the stuff that we've been holding on to for a long time. And that is part of why the light is coming in, right? Like the shadow work, the shadow self, the dark night of the soul, you know, we've been doing that, all right? But it's important to know, like, even as dark as shit can get, there is light at the end, okay? Go towards the light, follow the light. Yeah, strength. Also very Leo. This is card of Leo. Okay. So the energy is so crazy sometimes. Hold on. I'm trying to keep this music in. It's like everything. Thank you, universe, source, creator, spirit guides. Angels. For giving us honest, true, correct information to share with the collective. It's time for something new. We are making a new, passionate, fiery start. Without a doubt. Okay. This is going to drive me crazy. Oh. I don't know why. I don't know why. So much energy floating about since the moon, okay? So the interesting thing about the messages that were being received is, even though I didn't understand, I mean, I didn't, let me rephrase this. Even though I didn't recognize the languages that were coming through, like languages I've never heard of before, it's like I understood them. Like I had heard them before, just not in this lifetime. So really tune in to maybe like, you know, don't live too much in the past, be in the present, but tune in to like what you've been doing here before in other lifetimes and past lifetimes and what's been really going on, what your mission is here, you know? Start tuning into that. I think later tonight I might figure out a way to do some type of meditation because it will be morning in stateside and evening, so it'll still be the 8th in most places around the world. I'm going to try to look into doing that. Okay. Messages. Okay, guys, we are... Wow. Wow, okay. So, apparently this message needs to come through, so I'm going to give you the message, the download of what's going on. This is a very magical time and a very magical portal, okay? We have the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, okay? So this is cups or soul or emotion, okay? The Ace of Cups is like this new beginning, this new offering, okay? So it's like this beautiful offering of love, of fulfillment, of happiness, of fruitfulness, you know? Like all of his cups of wine here are filled, all right? So it's like creating this new offering, creating this new vision, this new idea of what love can be and how we love each other. Not just in intimate relationships, but in many different types, okay? We have the Emperor and the Lover. The Lovers, I'm sorry. So Gemini and Aries energy. And the cups are water sign energies. Nine of Cups is mostly like a Pisces energy. But anyways, the Emperor is all about creating structure or foundation, and the Lovers is really about, we may be changing the structure, the way, the foundation that we viewed love, or how we give or receive love, like how we're loving each other, how we're loving the planet, how we're loving community, how we're loving ourselves, okay? Yeah, we're completing this old cycle. We're completing this old cycle. This is the world, okay? Of how we used to view the world, how we used to love the world, how we have existed on the world, okay? We are now looking, we're overlooking, we're waiting for our ships to come in, the Three of Wands. This is like passionate, new, we're moving towards something, okay? We know it's out there, okay? We know it's out there. What's out there? Our wish. Star. Aquarius energy. Okay? And this is what's out there. It's been out there for quite some time. It's been out there for quite some time. Bottom of the deck energy is the Hangman. Some of us have been holding on to this idea or this vision of this wish of this better world, this better reality, maybe this better lovers, how it's Ten of Cups, our happy family, our happy everything, okay? This is not just a wish for just people. This is for humanity, okay? We all want to be receiving the love. All the work that we're doing and the healing that we're doing, ancestral healing, family healing, trauma healing, wound healing, like this is, we're healing the collective of all of these problems from past and for future generations. So we really want to change how we're bringing this in. Okay. Apparently that's it for that one. Yeah, and we need to move forward. We need to move towards it right now. Chariot, card of Cancer. We need to make quick forward movement, and we need to be loving and compassionate about it. Okay, this is how we're going to create justice for the whole of the collective, for the whole of the humanity. This is what we need to be doing. Okay, this is our new start. This is our opportunity. Okay, if you've been following me for a while, you will hear me talk about our television program. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled television programming. Okay, what I tell everybody to do is to tell their vision of the program that they wish that we were running, right? How do we change programming? Okay, we follow the light from within, the Hermit, Virgo energy. We follow the light from within, okay? We go deep, we've gone deep, we've done that. We've done this dark night of the soul, we've done this shadow work, and now we need to let go of all the stuff. Wow. We need to let go of all the stuff that we felt we were under attack for, all the stuff we felt we weren't good enough for, okay? And we need to move into a form of celebration, okay? And we need to stop being so defensive. Because we're not going to move forward and we're not going to do this unless we are actually aware that the light is coming from within. And that if we okay, the message coming through is, if we value or look up to or look whatever to other people, you know, like we think these other people are really great or they're doing things really great and wow, aren't they just amazing, okay? Well, instead of being like, oh, I could never be that, or I wish I could, you know, whatever the fuck it is, you need to really start seeing yourself as that, because we are, yeah, a new passionate start, new passionate passion within yourself, within your own passions. You have to be able to see that, and you have to put an end to, you know, kind of slaughtering yourself about this, okay? Death, scorpionic energy. King of Swords is very Aquarius energy. But we have to put an end to how we're saying, because we're blocking ourselves from what we can or cannot do because of what we're saying. And we are creating that structure, okay, guys? And now is not the time for that. Now is the time to be the King of Swords, in the sense where you're like, no, this is, my words are my actions, you know? And they are equaling up and equaling out. And we need to take the leap of faith, okay? We need to take that leap of faith. We need to take that fresh start, okay? We have this after death, after the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So there's no time like the present time to start and to make things happen, all right? No time like meow. Let's see. Says it wants a couple messages from here, and then we'll get out of here. Okay. Yeah, letting go. We're letting go of past things, okay? 44, which would be an 8. Okay? We're letting go of the past things. Now is the time. Now is the time to release the Horse, which is 26, which would be another 8. Accepting help from another, delegating authority. Okay? That's what we're doing, okay? We are delegating authority outwards and inwards by basically being like, we are in charge, but we can work with other people, and we have to be able to work with other people. It's really what we have to be doing. It's really what we need to be doing. It's the only way we can actually move forward. Okay? We let go, and then we learn to work together. Okay? Independence, healthy boundaries, okay? If you need to take your independence or your healthy boundaries, take them, because that is how we grow and move forward. And then we have the High Priestess. Okay? Tune into your knowledge, tune into your own intuition, into your inner guidance, because it is screaming to you right now. Tune in, ask your angels, ask your spirit guides for your upgrades. Tell them you're ready, okay? Be open and willing to receive this beautiful light that's pouring in, and use it wisely, guys. Use it wisely. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Send me a message. If you want to schedule a personal or private reading, you can do that. All the information is in the box below. As always, I appreciate all your love and support. Infinite blessings, love, and light.